everybody, and welcome to Top Rope Reality, episode 34.
34. Huge.
34. So much closer to our big year-ender.
Oh, I thought you were so much closer to 35, and that's true.
Yes, in the order of you counting, yes, it is so much closer to 35.
You're welcome.
But I want to thank all the women and children and male adults out there watching our show right here on YouTube.
Did you say male adults?
Yeah. No,
Women
male.
and children and male adults.
Right.
That's different.
Well, the male children, they don't watch our show.
Oh.
If you look at the stats on the YouTube, there's no male children, so.
No, so it's only 18 to 34, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know why there's no male
Because
children?
we're not PG.
Because we hate John Cena.
That's true.
And they love John Cena, so
That's true.
that's the way it goes. Well, let's get started with a little wrestling
welcome.
news. Yeah, get that out of the way.
Yes, you're welcome.
Thank God it was the top end instead of the bottom end, or I'd be leaving.
Hey.
It'd be the Carter's Corner all by itself again.
That's right.
But
You be in Florida.
now they can bring the big 18-wheeler out
Oh my
with
gosh.
the date on it saying SmackDown is moving.
You probably shouldn't have put that on there until after you announced it, you dummies.
But the fans voted. The fans wanted SmackDown
On
to
Thursdays.
move back to Thursday, so it is
Must
moving
be
back
Dixie
to Thursday.
fans. I don't know.
Yes. January 15th, 2015, SmackDown will be back on Thursdays. So from now until the week before, the January 15th, that's all WWE will talk about.
That's right.
If we don't know, you'll never know.
It's true. Just like the
We have a new United States champion.
Woohoo.
And speaking of 999, if you watched the WWE Network, you saw
There you
the
go.
title change hands
That's
as
true.
Rusev became the new United States. Or should it be Russian champion?
It should be the Russian title.
It should be the Russian championship because he said he's going to take the title back to Vladimir Putin.
Hope we don't put on
Good put on it.
it. I'm just saying.
Well, your boy Randy Orton, he is out.
He's out.
He's out.
To go film his movie.
No, he got hurt. He ain't filming no movie.
Filming a movie.
Oh, he may be.
Stone Cold couldn't come back for the sequel, so he got to go film it.
Yeah, a little late for, was it 10 years? Too
Right.
late for the sequel?
Hey,
But
Jingle
yes.
All the Way is coming back after like 20 years. Santino and Larry the Cable Guy.
How about that? For all your Santinos and everything. But yes, he is. He was going. They rid him out. They out of the
They rid him
storyline.
out.
They rid him out.
They rid him out.
They rid him out of the storyline, so he can go film the movie. So yeah, he took a beating from the whole authority and the new future of the WWE, Seth Rollins. And I appreciate Randy for that. I know he was taken out of the storyline, but at least he does the job.
Exactly. John Cena wouldn't have taken a beating like that.
No, John Cena wouldn't have the job.
Was he Mercury and
They all were
Noble?
out there.
They were even
They were all out. Yeah, they were all
There
putting
you
boots
go.
to him.
Even the peons beat him.
Yes.
That'll work.
And speaking of peons,
Peons.
the biggest peon, Mr. McMahon, made his
Yeah.
return to Raw this past Monday
Exactly.
and laid down a shocker of an announcement, which means that that the authority has run its course.
Exactly.
Because at Survivor Series, if Team Cena wins, if by the stroke of God's hands Team Cena
Exactly.
picks up the victory,
If only they could.
if they can, because if they lose, it's Dolph's fault. But
Of course.
if Cena wins, they ain't team no more. If Cena wins,
Right.
the authority is out of power.
Yep.
Now I like that until I read a text from somebody who said he'd be glad to come back to be GM. And I kind of
No,
got
he ain't coming back.
Who did you see it?
I saw Foley saying he wanted to come back.
Yes.
Foley don't need to
We
come
don't
back.
need no damn Mick Foley back as GM.
I'm telling
Daniel
you.
Bryan?
Sting.
It'd be different. Sting would be perfect.
But here's what they're talking about. They're talking about pulling that.
Let's have Sting. Let's have Sting.
Exactly. But they're pulling out this whole Triple H versus Rock thing going to happen at 31, and Mr. McMahon will be in the Rock's corner while Stephanie's in
like
Triple
that.
H's corner. I don't like it either. It should be Sting as the GM versus Triple
That's
H
right.
representing the authority, and whoever wins takes over.
That's right.
It writes itself,
A
people.
equals B plus D. Right there.
Exactly.
If Sting and Undertaker, if we can have Sting and Undertaker,
You have Sting and Triple H.
Sting and Hunter would be perfect for
Amen.
Mania. I'm sorry, Rock. Yeah, you're a great pool, but no, we don't need Rock. Save it for Dallas. You want to fill the 100,000 seats. You need The Rock. You need Austin. You need a lot of people. Even Shawn Michaels.
Yep.
But save The Rock for 32.
Yep.
Now, we were talking about Daniel Bryan a while ago. And they
That's always
said...
a question.
Yes. I would say yes. I think if Daniel Bryan was told, your career is done, he should go in the Hall of Fame in 2015.
I think they'd put him in there as a sympathy vote, but I don't believe that he's done enough to go.
Wait. Now, you've talked about another person who went in who hasn't done squat.
Coco Beware, he didn't deserve it at all.
Thank you. So you're saying Coco deserves to be in? But Daniel
never
Bryan, a
said Coco.
former WWE and World Heavyweight Champion,
never said Coco
United States
deserves.
Champion,
Coco never deserved to go in. That's why
Tag Team Champion.
That's why I get aggravated about it. He's done some stuff, but to me, he has not had a long enough career in the WWE because they're not going to look at his
Well,
indie
if his
stuff.
career's over, you can't do nothing else about that.
I know that.
You're a Bryan hater. He loves Coco, hates Bryan.
So what you're saying is...
You want to get a bird? You may get you a
Hey.
bird.
Santino can't wrestle anymore. He broke his neck. Oh, Hall of Fame to the former Intercontinental Champion.
He'll probably be in there.
Whatever.
Probably before Savage. But
But the way you're talking is like everybody that gets hurt deserves to go in.
Well, not everybody, because they didn't put Savage in. Or Owen.
They can't put Owen in.
They can.
They can't. That woman is mad.
She's crazy, yes.
That's a whole other discussion for a whole other day about Bryan. But anyway,
I know you saw NXT this past Thursday.
I
know you saw the debut of Finn.
I read the spoilers, but you know.
You should watch it.
I have no.
On the network for $29.99. He made his debut.
Finn Balor, Baylor.
I think Baylor. Yes.
Baylor.
Like
what you put
it's going to
cardboard
be
in.
very good.
You put cardboard in Baylor.
Of course, they beat the crap out of the Ascension, but I don't know how that should go. But you know, maybe these next set of tapings, the Ascension will get the upper hand again, and then we'll have the big show off at the next
Evolution or something.
Yes, it is Evolution.
So Randy Orton and Batista gonna be there?
Yay! They could be.
And Flair with Charlotte.
They could
Speaking
be.
of
Flair and Charlotte.
Flair and Charlotte, you
Yes.
were talking about how Charlotte deserves to have the name in the whole WrestleMania thing where the whole tickets are going on sale. They advertised that she's gonna be there, and it said Charlotte Flair. It didn't say just Charlotte.
Her name.
It didn't say just Charlotte. It said Charlotte Flair. So you might be getting your wish.
It needs to be that way.
I saw even Corey Graves and Tyler Breeze are gonna be there. I'm like, random.
I know. Or
Rosa Mendez is gonna be there. I'm like, woo.
It's wondering if Finn's not going to be there because they're sending him out on the road now to go sign autographs and stuff. Which
Can he drive you?
if not, Dusty Rhodes will take him.
Exactly.
Well, you know, you talk about Vince. We talked about Vince being on Raw this past month.
Yep.
Well, guess who else was backstage?
Rey Mysterio.
Ray 619.
right.
Booyaka.
That's right.
Now Ray, they talked a little bit, and there seems to be nothing come out of that. He don't want to come back. And Vince don't want you to
take
go.
him to the tour of Mexico, and he said, "Nah."
It's all right.
Just let him go. They don't want him to go wrestle for anybody else. The way WWE acts, nobody is as big as WWE. So why are they so afraid that Ray goes and wrestles in Mexico? What are they so afraid of the Lucha Underground? 8,000 people watched it. Woo!
I know.
Really? What are WWE so afraid of to let
They're not.
Rey Mysterio go? Just let him
I think
leave.
it's just, hey, you owe us time, and you don't sit on you're not owing us time, and we.
Who cares? It's less money. If you're losing all this money,
You
quit
pay
paying
him,
him. Quit paying him. They're paying him his downside guarantee. Why?
I don't.
Let him go.
Yeah,
It's like the Frozen song. Jeez, people, come on. Let it go. I'm not singing. I don't know how to work this thing.
Just talking to it.
Let it go.
It's easy as Frankie. So.
Who is Frankie?
Coco Beware Bird!
Who cares?
Are you gonna be a Coco Beware fan?
I'm not a fan.
You should know who the bird is.
High
Frankie
Energy
is.
was good, but not Coco.
Oh Lord, let's not even start on that.
What's wrong with High Energy?
A lot. Where do you want me to start? We ain't got time.
Well, what's wrong with High? Oh,
Okay,
God.
coming up on the
Coco.
network this Monday after Raw, you can watch WWE's gets extreme.
The Extreme Week.
It's
exposed.
CW exposed. That sounds going to be good.
Taz did not like it.
Well, Taz works for TNA.
Taz said, "Oh, we're still relevant, even though they crapped on us all the time." And Paul Heyman said, "Relevant and overexposed, or what was the word for it? Maybe not overexposed, but he was basically saying being relevant and being pushed down your throat is two different things." And he said he was going to elaborate that on Monday. So apparently he don't even like the fact that they're doing it.
Well,
but guess what? They own the footage.
Yeah,
Paul Heyman was a better businessman.
Paul Heyman's talking about it, and so is Joey Styles.
There you go.
So I think, hey, you do what your boss.
So the two of them are going to be on the
and take questions. You ought to be asking them questions.
Really?
Yes, and they should answer some of your questions. It sounds pretty good. The exposed part, yes.
Nice. And 40 more episodes of ECW Hardcore TV
will be added.
Has been added.
Will be added.
In addition, they will also add 3 ECW pay-per-views: 95 Hardcore Heaven, 95 November to Remember, and Saber Slam 96.
Okay, now everybody got your hankies? You got your hanky?
I have my hanky.
Okay. Spike TV replacing Impact.
What?
Yes. If you look on...
What?
If you look on your guide, in 2 weeks, folks, Spike TV does not have Impact on their guide. They're playing a movie.
End of Watch, which was it was so sad. I watched that movie. The ending is sad.
Of course,
people die.
They may be back with their little show they filmed, you know, the best of this and the best of that. But they spun it like TNA spins things.
Of course.
Well, that's close to Thanksgiving, and our ratings aren't that good during the holiday. Just like with WWE, they should run some special on New Year's and Christmas Eve when their show falls in there. That's fine. That's true. People don't watch much TV around Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve and Thanksgiving Eve, or Thanksgiving Day if your show falls in there. That's true. But don't spin that garbage.
That's right.
You're right. Okay, what about last week when your ratings bombed? What was it? Wednesday Night Eve?
It's true.
So, the elections were just happening. That's what it was. People were still getting over the elections, and they couldn't watch our crappy-ass program.
It's true.
And what about this announcement, Dixie? You're 15 to 20 days over. Was it going to be Kurt Angle? You said, oh, crap, we just bombed that, didn't we?
A little bit. I thought Kurt Angle was even supposed to do a press conference. Well, that happened. Because nobody was going to show up. No media was going to be there.
That's it. Okay, let's...
They would have called us. We would have come just to go, boo.
You suck. Go somewhere else. And speaking of going somewhere else...
I thought you were going to, do the whole You Suck song.
I'm not doing that.
You suck.
You know, you wouldn't give me Frozen, so I'm going to give you Suck. So. Before we get to your RF video of the week, WGN is getting back in the wrestling business. You see that?
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
We figured out Eric Bischoff or...
Jason Harvey.
Jason Harvey being there, and people were saying, oh, maybe he's there for TNA. Yeah, no, he's there for himself.
He was.
He's getting his programs put on their show,
Bishop
which is
Harvey
a reality show
about a family that are morticians during the day and wrestlers running a promotion at night.
I'm gonna have to check that one out. The other one I'm don't care about.
No.
That one I'm gonna care about.
That's actually pretty funny.
Now Eric Bischoff can get on WGN, and Vince is taking over USA Network and Sci-Fi. And Global Force, I don't know what they're going to do, but they got some stuff coming in down the pipes. The TNA can't get nothing. They're in trouble.
Exactly.
More trouble than they already are.
More trouble.
Hit your RF video, sir.
RFvideo.com. You should, throw that up underneath them. There it is.
You meant the RF video up there?
RFvideo.com.
Okay.
All right. The pick of the week this week.
RFvideo.com.
Exactly. In the ring with the Wolves. The former TNA Tag Team Champions? They lost the belts already, hadn't they? I don't even know. Anyway.
Yeah, they did to Abyss and somebody.
James Storm.
It was. I forgot about that.
I don't watch it. I read the spoilers.
I hope you didn't give something away because it might not have happened yet.
Who cares? Okay.
Samoa Joe just got hurt.
Yeah, but it's so stupid. It's filmed months ago. But anyway, it's called In the Ring with the Wolves. They do a training session. Exactly. They do a training session just like Chris Hero, the one I promoted before. It's $15, and they go over what it means to be a tag team wrestler, and they kind of talk about their TNA experience and their NXT experience, and take question and answer from the athletes that are there training. So get that $15 rfvideo.com.
Well, that's it, folks, for part 1. We're back for part 2, Indy, where we're going to mostly talk about our big trip to Milton, Florida.
It's very fun.
It was very fun, very good show, and I expect very big things
From Combat Sport Pro.
That's it.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back for part 2 right here on Top Rope Reality.